On September 29, 1935, a woman crossing a bridge on the Carlisle, Edinburgh Road near Moffat in Scotland saw a number of parcels wrapped in newspaper and pieces of clothing lying on the banks of the stream below. The woman went to inspect the parcels and would find a human arm. So she called the police, who would search the parcels and the surrounding area and would find some 70 human body parts. On the 28th of October, a left foot found, wrapped in a newspaper, was found 9 miles south of Moffat on the roadside, not far from the bridge. 2 forensic experts examined the body parts and found 2 heads, 2 portions of a single trunk, 2 nearly complete set of limbs, with the exception of a missing right foot. The eyes were missing from one of the skulls, and a number of teeth had been taken out, as well as the nose and ears and the tip of the tongue, and the lips were missing anything that could be used to identify the victims. Most of the fingertips were also missing, and the hands were mutilated. All of the professor's anatomical knowledge was used to put as much effort in as possible to sort the body parts to try to identify the 2 victims. Eventually, investigators managed to put together the 2 bodies, and they had 2 profiles. The first body was of a woman between 18 years and 21 years old, and height of around 4 feet 10 inches. The second body was of a woman between 35 years old and 55 years old, possibly as young as 25 years old, and a height of around 5 feet 3 inches. Some more body fragments were found on 19th of September, downstream by a bridge carried by a river flood. The police were looking at women reported missing before the body parts had been found on the 29th September 1935. They were looking at woman missing in Lancaster and Morecambe area of Lancashire. The disappearance of a Lancaster woman caught the attention of the police. She had gone missing. Her name was Jane Rogerson. She was a maid of an Indian household. She was reported missing by Dr. Buck Ruxton, as she was his maid, and his wife Isabella, 34 years old, had also gone missing. Dr. Buck Ruxton had given conflicting explanations to the police on his missing wife and his missing maid. On the 12th of October, Dr. Ruxton was formally charged with the murder of his wife and the maid. The 2 bodies were identified as Isabella, his wife, and Mary Jane, the maid. After more investigating, he was put on trial for both murders. He was found guilty of both murders and would receive the death penalty. He would be hanged on 12th of May, 1936.